Hey guys, it's me, Lyndon, where today we are going to be playing, this one, all-in-one, modded Skyblock. I already have it loaded up, so I've been working on this already, but I haven't gone in creative, and this will be uncut, so you guys know I did everything in survival. This may take a little bit to load up, but, yeah, it's basically like all the normal sky blocks. Or, it wasn't actually one block. I had a couple, like, I had one block to mine and I expanded, like, a lot. I got a bunch of furnaces and stuff, which took a while. I've been playing since yesterday. No. Oh, excuse me. And then I got off to play Apex with my friends. And then I got off again and came back on here. And then I finished a bunch of stuff. My first mob I got in this world was a suicidal polar bear. He's right over here. Actually, yeah, so these lassos, bro, are really cool because, look, you can capture mobs in here. Like, see, I have polar bear, and then look, mob farm, boom, put in the... I just realized that doesn't do anything. Let's see. Evoker, boom. I accidentally left that in there for a while. Where's the chest? Yeah, so I left him in there for a while. And then I also had a mushroom in there. So I got a bunch of stuff out of there. But, yeah, these are a lot of my mobs. So I'm gonna leave the hostile ones up there. I don't have a lot of hostile ones right now, but all my mobs, yeah, he's not hostile. The armorer I'm gonna keep in there, even though he is not an animal, I don't care, but I will keep all my animals in a safe, in a safe spot. Yeah, this might be a little laggy, but over here is where I can capture like hostile mobs and stuff. Let me go get some blocks to get that. Alright, yeah, I got like a lot of stuff mainly from the Skyblock chests, because they do chests too. So where's more? I need more dirt. Oh crap, I also need more torches too. I need more torches over there because mobs will be spawning over there. Oh yeah, also that. Holy crap. Look at all those guys already. I did turn keep inventory on because this. Oh yeah, there's also soul gems, which I haven't figured out what they do yet. Let me do that. Coal. You know what? I'm gonna borrow some from here. Where's my sticks? I had sticks. I don't know where I put them. I have way too much stuff. Let's see. Where's the rest of my wood? Actually, I don't need to worry about wood. There's my sticks. Boom. Look at that. Alright. Oh yeah, there's also titans in here. Let's just mob proof this. you know, just mob proof this before, you know. Alright, so lasso, panda. This is polar bear. That's my armor. Tortoise. And then there's my horse. That's the Fokker. I'm not gonna put the armor in here, so.
You gotta name every single thing perfectly the way they want it.
Alright. I'll just put the evoker and stuff in there. Those are just for like whenever. But yeah. Ah! Actually, I don't know how I didn't see him. Meet me at our spot. Gotta buy. I love you. Where'd I put my steak? Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. I also have a bunch of mob farms as well. You know what? I'll just eat this for now because why not? Also, if you there's like certain things where like on the food bar, if you see the yellow going up on the food bar, you can see that it just lasts for a little bit, kinda, depending on what you eat. Ooh, I forgot I had hay bales. But, yeah, there's also these, there's crates, you break them and then you get, so you break them, put them in here, boom, you get whatever's in the crate. I think you get an empty crate. I haven't done it yet, but, I also gotta sort out my chest. That's actually probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, so there's like ingots and stuff in there, so I'll put that in there. There's onyx. I'm just gonna put like all this stuff. So there's gonna be like, alright, let's see. I think Jasper might be something, actually. Let's see what happens if I put Jasper in here. Actually, I think it has to go in a regular furnace, actually. No. Jasper, no. So these are just blocks. I'll just put like blocks and stuff in here. Alright, hardened stone. So I'll just put random stuff in here. This will be my food chest, I guess. So let me put that in there. I guess this'll, I have a bunch of chests around here. Alright, so this'll be like random mob loot and stuff. Yeah, so this will be just like a misc chest. Let's see. I'm gonna have a lot of sorting to do. Yeah, food chest. Hold on. Item. Item frame. Sticks and leather, bro. I got a lot of sticks and a lot of leather. Let's see.
Guess what Red like?
What?
Bacon cheeseburger dog food.
Nice.
Can you believe that?
Yeah. Alright,
Want some?
no thanks. Yeah, look, I got a lot of this from the mob farms,
Not really.
which is actually really cool. I'm glad to see that my grass is spreading, bro. Like, it's spreading everywhere, bro, which is really good. So, like, when did sheep get in here? Hold on, when did I get sheep? Like, I didn't even get sheep. Let's go here. I just need 2. Alright. Let me get some shears, because I need a bed. So, I'm not gonna kill these dudes. I'm just gonna shear them. Because I need a bed. Alright. Alright, let's see. There's that stuff. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta move these. Because these are food that I actually have to cook up. In there. That goes in there. Yeah, I gotta find whatever I can. There's my spruce logs. Let's see. Just grab all of the stuff I can. Alright. Seven. Shit. Where'd I put the leather? I just had the leather and I don't know where I put it. There's my steak. Yeah, I have a lot of sorting to do. Leather. Where did my leather go? Did I put it with my food? Let's see. Down there, yeah, I put it with my food. Of course I did. 3, 4. Alright, so I have enough for 7. And then if I use all of these for sticks, I have enough for you. And then I can't use all of this because I gotta use a lot of this wood actually. The thing I like about this is that the amount of mods are on here. And I'm also surprised that my PC can handle this. But also just the amount of fun it is. So right here will be, I think, maybe another misc. Food. Actually, you know what? Real quick, let me turn all the bundles and stuff into actual. There's rice, beetroot, hay, wheat, cabbage, 2 cabbage. I love how it gives you just like 9. So let's just put alright, I'll just use iron. So I'll just take one of these. Oh no, I'll do the same thing with here. So I will end up making more item frames if I really need it. So yeah. All right. So random blocks, I guess. So I'll just, this will be just like my block crate, I guess. Alright, this will be my wood chest, but sticks will also go in there. Alright, let's see, which one will be for mob loot? I think I already have one that's mob loot. Yeah, so like mob loot and stuff, besides that, will go in here. Let me just put like, ooh, let me put a soul gem, because that actually makes sense. Yeah. Alright, let's see what's in here. There's my wood chest, there's that, food, random blocks, which means I can move this out, along with a dried kelp. Alright, diorite dirt. I can move out marble, gravel, granite. So, osmosium, lead, uranium, andesite doesn't go in there, zinc, copper. Alright, so that doesn't go there, that. Mob loot will be over here for that. You know, let's turn this dried kelp into more kelp. Alright, I guess I'll just put like leather and stuff in there. I don't know where Grandpa is. Alright, let's just, probably. Alright, so why? Yeah, I can do that for you. Alright, hold on, guys. I gotta, I'll take that wool out. Alright, let's do that. Inferium. I'll take that out. And then I gotta take that out. I'll be right back. What? What? Hold on, I'm coming.
Crystal, I gotta do the dishes. And I want something to eat. Okay, well, I don't need to read it this second. I'll read it later.
We're out of school, so. So we do get the dishes done, so.
Oh, we don't have, we got lots of clean dishes, don't we? We got nothing, Crystal.
Alright, everyone, I am back.
It's bad. He's not here. Yeah, eventually.
Before you went to bed.
Right about when we're in bed.
Yeah, but we was in here talking to us. Just over bed.
Alright,
Why do you say something?
Because that's your job.
I
You
didn't think,
won't do it if I ask.
I didn't think,
And he won't do it if you ask him to. Because otherwise, he won't know if you do it before he does.
we got some fluffy snow.
um,
It melted a little. And
so, alright, let's see, there's that, there's more stuff. Pop. Alright, random chest. I might have to expand to make a tree farm. Actually, let me get all my dirt. Oh yeah, I forgot I made stuff. Yeah, so where's all my dirt? There's all my dirt. Let's see, where do I want it to branch off from? Let's see. Ooh, right here actually seems good. Alright, yeah, so this is going to be my tree farm.
Things have been in Washington in recent years. It might seem hard to
Oh
get
jeez, my grandpa's putting on the news. I'm sorry everyone if it's too loud. I might turn off my mic every now and then. So,
what's been called the Me Too bill. Nate, can you explain what this bill does and how it's received such overwhelming support?
yeah. Let me just build over here.
And it was passed by a bipartisan majority in both houses of Congress. In fact, in the Senate, effectively 100-0 vote, unanimous vote from senators for this bill. This would bar companies from allowing them to include
So random mobs just spawn? Like in places where there's dirt, bro?
employees from going public if they have accusations of violence against other members of their
That's
company.
actually kind of
According
cool.
to the Economic Policy Institute,
So that's where I was getting everything. Alright, maybe I have more dirt. Let's see. Because it can't be any other thing besides dirt. Because as we all know, dirt grows on trees. Or I mean, dirt grows on trees. Trees grow on dirt. So, ooh, gotta move all of that. Do you mind waiting your turn? So wait your freaking turn. Ugh. Chill. What the heck is that? Alright, got more mob loot. Alright,
Secret arbitration or the public courts. And I believe this bill will also have a dual effect. It's going to help
silver,
companies get on the right side of history, that's for sure.
yellow
But it will
uranium.
also stop the bad behavior. Because now the bad actors will know that women's voices will be heard when they speak up about what's really happening at work.
this is not the only thing that members of Congress are working across the aisle in order to pass regarding violence and violence against women and sexual violence. They're trying to reauthorize right now the violence against women
there for now.
several years ago.
Yeah, let's see.
Protections for women, survivors of violence, as well as education.
Yeah, don't mind a lot of that stuff. I got a Spud Canyon, or not Canyon, Cannon. So that's kind of cool. A lot of this stuff came from random chests that spawn sometimes. Yeah, I got a lot of sorting to do. Alright, dirt. There's some dirt. There's also dirt chests that spawn where there's like always a stack of dirt for some reason. Mike.
To be sure. So it's nice to see coming together and legislation being so important. Daniel Reed for us.
Yeah, look at everything. Ooh, wait. Yeah, let's do that.
Anti-vaccine mandate protesters started clearing out Saturday. The law enforcement action follows a court order for protesters to move away from the bridge. The key border crossing carries 10,000 commercial.
I don't know what these soul gems do, but they seem kind of cool.
$5 million worth of goods. The now 6-day-old blockade has disrupted plants in Canada and several states. Analysts estimate it costs car makers more than $700 million. So they have not
I'm gonna put this in the MISC for now.
I think we're on the brink of having that effect. Border protests remain on other spots along the border. Analysts say it could take the auto industry months to catch up.
Let's see. You know what? Maybe I'll do a separate thing for weapons, like tools and items and, you know, other things. There was a, yeah, let's go. Oh. Hey, let me just grab a lasso. Nope, I don't want that. I want that. I want you. Alright, tools. Alright, there we go. And get that out of there, because this belongs with Mob Loot. Alright,
cold air stays well up towards our north and west, but early this week we on the cooler side before it warm up and the islands are cold together.
Oh my god, guys. I just realized I haven't even showed you the one block. Alright, so this is the thing.
Same thing with the GFX, really no big differences there. Really not a lot of uncertainty. Good news, unlike the last couple of updates, we kind of been back and forth.
Let's show you. Ooh, guys. Look. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Yo, what do you want? I'm recording a video. Jacob, what do you want? I'm making a video for my YouTube channel. Don't say anything dumb that could get me demonetized. because I'm currently making a YouTube video on Minecraft. So I think I might leave so I can do my video. Thank you very much. I'll call you when I'm done making this video.
Okay.
I'll send you the video link when it's done. Bye, big boy. I love you. Sorry, that's my friend. We are always sus with each other, so. Yeah, don't be surprised if we sus. Because it's way worse at school. So, but look, infinite, legit infinite emeralds. And best part is, I have a villager. Actually, speaking of villager, I gotta find Twilden Defender. No, I'm still eating over here, so no. Alright, let's see. Alright, you know what, hold on. Just over here, I'm going to put, also this says, it says Solium Dagger Creative Attuned, so you can get it from chests in here, so it's not just in creative, but I'm gonna keep these things. Even I know I'm just sorting, but I gotta keep something. So there's that. This will just be like my tech stuff, cause like there's a lot of chests that spawn throughout here. You also go spawn it with the QB analyzer. Some of the stuff I actually crafted, cause I looked through here, there's like a bunch of crafting stuff, and I've actually had some really cool looking mob bosses spawn, which is actually why I had to turn off mob grief, because I lost a lot of stuff. I also got reinforced elytra, flamethrower. A lot of this stuff I don't even know what it does, so I'm probably just gonna and most of it isn't even useful because I don't even know how I'm supposed to use most of them. Here's the blueprints that you start off with. You get a blueprint kit. There's, ooh, honey bread. I actually might keep that in my inventory. Yeah, there's whatever creative world shaper. So this is also basically like a lucky block mod. Oh my god. I just realized I picked dirt. Wait. Oh my god. Average area of low pressure, and you can see there's a lot of spread between Maine all the way into Tennessee, right? That's spread, especially for 5 days out. Really doesn't set in stone, and you go from, heavy rain temperatures near 60 to 30 degrees. Bro, what? Very different patches going. I know a lot of people don't like to look at this, bro. But that's what we got at this point. We're going to continue to see as things go by, see what occurs. But one thing that you also got to watch out for is high pressure off towards the west. Still on the high pressure will help push this thing off towards the south and keep it on the eastern side while the high pressure allows it to energize. The GFS showing a little bit more in terms of the energized area of low pressure. As you can see, the more or less has a circular look to more of a frontal system. You can see the one front, cold front. You can see those are consolidated. GFS is kind of weird with those ensemble builds. Wherever the median is consolidate,
supply more. Just based off my last show, I'm not saying that everybody know with this, because obviously cold air supply is going to be important as well, but especially
Bro, wait. Look at this. I'm also gonna go over in there and start reading. I know I said, what? I will. I know I said I was gonna start doing stuff, but the thing is, I gotta get a lot of stuff done on this island. So I need to start mining, get to the next level, which is when, I don't know, because it doesn't tell me when the next thing is. It just goes randomly. I think I actually might be on the last stage. I am not sure.
You're not on stage, you're in a chair.
Oh my god. I'm not in my game. I'm not even in a stage, but yeah. So wait, what?
In 2020, he powered LSU to the national championship, earning the Heisman Trophy. Now he's aiming to take the Bengals to their first ever Super Bowl title. He'd be the only quarterback to hold all those titles. Joe, you've had a lot of big games in your life and in your career. Never a game like this.
Oh wait, what? This is cursed.
Every game like this. Like it's a Super Bowl. Rams veteran QB Matt Stafford.
Alright, see, Panda. I have a bamboo bundle. And here I think it said, yeah, bamboo bundle filled with bamboo. Cabbage and shit. Alright, there's that. Go here to food.
For many, the best Super Bowl seat in the house is on the couch. This year's ads promise an escape from pandemic blues, star power, and huge laughs. NBC charges
Look at my panda! Oh. Alright, now I'll go food again.
There's no bigger game in town.
Yeah, food. Alright, wheat, carrot. I think that's it so far. You, and you, and yeah. Alright. You, I don't know what you eat. Alright, pig. There's no other pig. Alright, cool. Alright, there's that. Time to put this back in the food. See, food. Yeah. Alright.
Officers were ambushed when arriving at the house while trying to rescue a baby left by the front door.
Alright, there we go. Whoa. Alright.
Suspected 36-year-old gunmen are dead.
Getting the incredible iPhone 13 without T-Mobile makes it
alright.
in the desert.
Really, guys?
Actually, you know what? Alright, let me go to my wood thing.
Don't look any further. Unlock the full power of iPhone 13 with us at T-Mobile, the network, more 5G bars in more places.
The Ukrainians are receiving military shipments from the U.S.
Alright.
They're continuing to train, and now military preparations have actually formally reached a civilian level. Meet Alexei Poltorakov and Irina Shayol. This married couple teaches politics and sociology at a university in Kyiv. And now they're part of Ukraine's territorial defense force.
Let's see, what does it say?
Which officially began January 1st.
what else I could do.
Yes.
Our reforms process for my wife and my children to wear our national dress, to sing our national.
Why are these all creative? So I need EU energy. Gas upgrade.
Every Saturday,
Bro,
they train
I
for
just-
half a day, often using replicas of weapons. The government could contact them within 24 hours' notice
Alright.
to help protect Kyiv. If Russian tanks roll into Ukraine this
What
winter, the
do I
Territorial Defense
need
Force
to
is a
do?
branch of the country's armed
Alright,
forces
alright,
with
alright.
25 brigades to protect 25 oblasts or regions. It's structured so that Ukrainians defend their own areas, according to military analyst Hanna Schulist.
It's easier for people to protect something what is theirs, where they consider themselves local. Because sometimes even the propaganda, the Russian propaganda, use this idea like why the guys from Western Ukraine should protect the Eastern territories, for example. It brings a feeling of
actually,
ownership towards this process.
She says the
let
idea
me
began years ago
find.
after Russian
Here we
troops seized
go.
the Crimean
And
Peninsula.
here.
Civilians took up arms then, but now there's a more structured process.
Slash
Volunteers
stage.
are learning how to use firearms and how
Slash.
to protect their region's nuclear plants, airports, seaports, and other critical infrastructure.
So we learned from the examples of Crimea
Slash.
in 2014 when Russian forces without insignia then just coming and closing the perimeter and preventing Ukrainian forces or civilians to leave the territory of certain enterprises.
Ukraine's defense ministry expects to enlist about 130,000 reservists, augmenting 10,000 servicemen, and women are signing up too.
About 10% of my battalion are women.
It comes after the Washington Post first reported the U.S. intelligence
where is
assessment
it?
that a large-scale invasion by Russia could cause up to
It
50,000
should tell
civilian deaths
me.
or injuries and send another 5
Should
million
tell
people fleeing.
me.
And of course, Russian
Should
officials are
tell
all this
me
fear-mongering, and they continue to
what
deny
the
that
next
there are any
thing
plans to
is.
invade Ukraine.
Plus game stage.
Sasha, how seriously are Ukrainians and U.S. citizens taking that warning that Russia may be close to striking?
Well, Ukrainian citizens that I've spoken to seem pretty prepared. They're taking a practical approach, and let's keep in mind that this has been a war since 2014, contained in the East, but still a war nonetheless, with combat, with cyber operations, with information warfare, hybrid warfare.
Slash
The U.S. citizens
game
there, though, it's a little bit different. I have seen social media posts where just this week, citizens who are debating flying to Ukraine, pictures of people who landed just a few days ago. People who are skeptical
Yellow
of the Biden
radio.
administration and the messaging that there could be an imminent invasion. And I've also spoken with people who have said they don't want to leave. Ukraine is home. That's where their lives are. That's where their jobs and their family and their friends are. They can't leave. I even said, is there any circumstance under which you would leave the country?
Lasso.
Today said that an attack could start with
I need the lasso.
aerial bombing,
Give me the lasso.
missiles, and
Get back here.
at least one person I spoke to said no circumstance at all would have you leaving the country. We don't know how many U.S. citizens are currently in Ukraine. But
Hey there, buddy.
We do know that back in
Thank
October,
you.
the
Stop.
president said there were
I'm also
about
doing this for
6,600
experience.
US citizens.
Stop.
And it's striking to see the pictures of kids there right now. Sasha,
Actually, I just realized some of the stuff that I get will actually be useful. Alright.
It's hard to get bipartisan support on anything, but the Senate late this week passed a significant
Alright,
let's
let's
the House
see.
on Monday. Congressional
Do
correspondent David
that.
Reed is in Washington with more on what's been called the Me Too bill. Nate, can you explain what this bill does and how it's received such overwhelming support?
Well, it's called the Ending Forced Arbitration Act, and it was passed by a bipartisan majority in both houses of Congress. In fact, in the Senate, effectively a
Alright.
11-0 vote, unanimous vote from
There's
senators
another
for this bill.
thing
This would
to
bar
add
companies from
in
allowing them to include
there.
forced arbitration clauses in contracts, employment
There's
contracts, things
that.
that prevent employees from going public if they have accusations of violence against other members of their company. Now, according to the Economic
Ooh, I even got
Policy
rabbit's
Institute,
foot,
this would
bro.
affect roughly 56%
Hold
of
on.
private
There's
sector
the
workers,
there's more
non-union in
iron
the U.S.
ore.
As well, that would be about 60
Alright,
million
let's
workers
put
who are
this
going to be affected by
marble
this bill, which the
away.
president has not yet signed, but is
Cut
expected,
that
of
up.
course, to sign. Now, earlier this week, Gretchen Carlson, of all people, the
There's
former Fox News
lead.
anchor, joined lawmakers up on Capitol Hill to celebrate this bill's passage.
I
That's
actually
because
got a
she
lot
was the
of
victim of a
stuff.
forced arbitration agreement in her contract with Fox News when she wanted to accuse then Chairman and CEO Roger Ailes of sexual assault several years ago. Let's listen.
The Ending Forced Arbitration and Sexual Assault and Sexual Harassment Act will void all
Alright.
forced arbitration provisions for sexual assault and harassment,
Yeah.
allowing them to
Let's
have their
see,
say in
let's
court.
see.
A
I'll
basic
just
constitutional
put
right,
that
your
in
day
there.
in court to be heard
Um,
and to aspire to justice. And that will be, going forward, their right. The bill will allow survivors a choice. Secret arbitration or the public courts. And I believe this bill will also have a dual effect. It's gonna help
Oh
companies
my
get on the
God,
right
I
side of
just
history,
realized.
that's for sure.
Am I a
But it will also
genius?
stop the bad behavior. Because now the bad actors will know that women's voices will be heard when they speak up about what's really happening at work.
Now, this is not the only thing that members of Congress are working across the aisle in order to pass regarding violence and violence against women and sexual violence. They're trying to reauthorize right now the Violence Against Women Act, which expired several years ago. That would expand access to prevention and protections for women and survivors of violence, as well as education efforts, open rape crisis centers, and support the training of sexual assault forensic examiners, along with legal services, additional legal services for survivors. Now, according to Senate
This is
Majority
going to
Leader
be
Chuck
cool.
Schumer, there are a couple Republican
Alright.
to bring that bill up for a vote, but there
Get
is
that
something
opal,
as
no.
well. So a lot of bipartisanship we're seeing out of Congress this week. Something
Alright, I'm gonna need to start getting my lassos again, apparently.
Anti-partisan, excuse me, times.
Polarizing, yeah, all of that, to be sure. So it's nice to see coming together and the looks of this legislation being so important. Nathaniel Reed for us in Washington tonight.
Ooh, honey.
Those fries you've been craving. I'm hot. And I'm steamy. And oh man, do I speak.
Gotta check this. I can watch Annabelle.
Ooh, Honor, you're coming with me.
How am I gonna do this?
Rick. Alright, let's see. Ooh, hold on.
Oh, today's the 13th.
Alright. Got more chaos coming my way. You're coming with me. I actually have a lot of bones. Hold on, Mr. B. You don't know what you're doing, bud. Alright, turn right up blocks. Nice. Ooh. Alright, gravel. Holy crap, I keep getting bees.
Alright.
There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. The others.
How about tacos?
The others going
Tacos.
there.
Automatic emergency braking, one of 6 advanced safety features standard on every 2022 Chevy Equinox. Find new technology, find new roads. Chevrolet.
US President Joe Biden and his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin will speak on Saturday as Western nations
No. Dang it.
Ukraine could ignite at any moment.
I forgot.
Comes as Washington and their allies urge their citizens and embassy staff to leave Ukraine. Tensions have been mounting for weeks during the Russian military build-up in Ukraine and a surge in military activity.
That sucks. I just
The United
realized.
States and Britain have both warned an invasion
Alright,
could
let's
come within
see.
days.
Bones.
A growing list of countries, including Britain,
Good
Australia,
boy.
Netherlands, and
Alright,
Washington,
there's
calling
B.
for their citizens to leave Ukraine immediately. Ukraine's government, meanwhile, has urged citizens to stay calm and united.
The best friend for enemies that is panic in our country. And all this information that helps only for panic doesn't help us.
Nonetheless,
Alright.
Washington says it plans to send
Keep
3,000
going.
extra troops to Poland, Ukraine's western neighbor, in coming days to try and help reassure NATO allies.
No.
They are in addition to the 8,000
We don't let you guys escape. Very soon I will have to start killing mobs.
Moscow has
is going to be
repeatedly
sad.
Washington's version of
Kinda.
events, accusing Western
But
nations of
what are you, a frog?
from their own aggressive
Bro,
acts.
what?
It denies it has any plans to attack and says it is seeking security guarantees from Ireland,
No,
nuclear
another
entry
bear.
into NATO, and missile deployments near Russia's borders.
Alright.
The US
I
regards
decided
any proposals as
we are
non-starters,
going to
but
move
has
the
pushed
furnaces
Kremlin
back.
to discuss them jointly with Washington and its European allies. Diplomatic efforts have so far failed to yield results.
Just by like
Everything is on the table.
2 blocks,
This
actually.
unlawful activity has to end, and it will end. Of course, I can't say too much more now as to exactly when or how this ends, because unfortunately we are concerned about violence.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on Friday said quick action would be taken to enforce the law against anti-vaccine mandate protesters disrupting Ottawa and blocking vital trade routes like Ontario's Ambassador Bridge, North America's busiest
Yeah, I
land
think
border
this would be
crossing,
good.
and a choke point for Detroit's car
Actually,
makers.
you know what?
I want to remind everyone that politicians don't direct police in a democratic society. But I can assure you, the RCMP is working with provincial and local police departments to enforce the law.
Trudeau promised U.S. President Joe Biden quick action too.
Alright.
The leaders spoke by phone on Friday. According to the White House, Biden expressed his concerns over plant closures and auto production slowdowns
boy.
due to the hampered border crossings, as protesters and their vehicles continue to block nearby roadways. Trudeau on Friday told protesters to leave, but stopped short of calling on the military for help.
We have to be ready for any eventuality, but it is not something we are seriously contemplating at this time.
An Ontario judge granted an injunction to end the blockade of the Ambassador Bridge starting Friday evening, after the Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association told the judge the obstruction has cost Canada's auto industry hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
Earlier in the day, Ontario's Premier Doug Ford declared a state of emergency and threatened to fine and jail protesters if they don't go home.
Fines for non-compliance will be severe, with a maximum penalty of $100,000 and up to a year imprisonment.
The so-called Freedom Convoy protest, launched by Canadian truckers opposing a vaccine or quarantine mandate for cross-border drivers, has blocked 2 other smaller U.S. border crossings and is occupying areas outside government buildings in the capital city of Ottawa.
I don't consider this cheating, so I won't use it to get stacks of diamonds, just some diamonds like what I need. So, because in half of these mods for the stuff I need, for the stuff I'm going to need is diamonds. Because like a lot of the crafting recipes, diamonds. Which sucks, but unfortunately, that's what's going down.
We've heard you. It's time to go home now.
Wall Street stocks ended sharply lower on Friday for the second straight session as investors fretted about deepening tensions between Russia and Ukraine. The Dow dropped 1.4%, the S&P
so
lost
that's
1.9%,
rabbit, polar
and the
bear,
Nasdaq
frog,
finished down
parrot,
2.8%. With
and
investors already
armorer.
worried about inflation
That's
and
frog.
rising interest rates,
I'll put the
sell
parrot
Wall
somewhere
Street
else because it's just
accelerated
gonna
after
fly
Washington
away.
warned that Russia had massed enough troops near Ukraine to launch
Oh
a major
my lordy
invasion,
lord.
and that an attack could begin
I got
any
2
day.
polar bears
But
now.
Christian Ledoux, director of investment research at Cap Trust, says a conflict would likely bring little disruption to the U.S. economy.
Russia and our response to Russia really won't have too much economic impact in the United States. They're not a large trading partner with us.
Yeah, you're staying there for a little bit. Until I figure out where I'm gonna put you. You stay in there. There's that. There's that.
Among Friday's
Spot.
movers, Under Armour slumped
I'm gonna need
12.5% after warning that its profit margin would be under pressure in the current quarter due to supply chain issues. But online real estate platform Zillow jumped 12.7% after beating Wall Street estimates for quarterly sales, boosted by an 11-fold revenue increase in its home segment. Wall Street's latest sell-off follows a slump on Thursday when data showed consumer prices surged 7.5% in January, the biggest annual increase.
I think it changes once I get to like 2000 or something.
James Buller about aggressive rate hikes have also rattled investor sentiment. For the week, the S&P fell 1.8% and the Nasdaq shed 2.2%.
Cool, I got slowness now, yay.
I sent sushi for lunch yesterday. Indian?
Oh, he has no profession. Of course he doesn't. Well, oh my god, he just turned into a freaking armorer out of nowhere, bro.
Tacos.
Automatic emergency braking, one of 6 advanced safety features standard on every 2022 Chevy Equinox. Find new technology, find new roads, Chevrolet.
Ay, ay.
Any more? Hang on, there's a possibility of a trade. Tom Brady wants a trade. Could he be coming home?
Yeah, trade. We're telling everyone. She wants to be in LA.
Give you the news, Seahawks. Trade? Are you sure? Not a trade. I'm trading crypto. FTX, the best way to get the game. Just trading crypto. Oh, they all? Not coming. Not coming.
This morning, President Biden set to speak with Russian leader Vladimir Putin in a last-ditch attempt to avert an invasion of Ukraine. The Secretary of State addressing the crisis overnight.
We continue to see very troubling signs of Russian escalation. We're in the window when a Russian invasion could start at any time if President Putin so decides. He's put in place the capacity to act on very short notice.
Secretary Blinken promising Putin that Russia will face severe economic sanctions if they invade Ukraine.
If Russia chooses the path of aggression, it will face massive consequences.
As well as outlining a path forward in the region.
It must take place in the context of de-escalation. So far, we've only seen escalation from Moscow.
This as the U.S. urges American citizens in Ukraine to get out while they still can, or else they'll be on their own. The White House saying there's no evidence President Putin's made a final decision to invade, but that if he does, it could be swift and severe.
We're dealing with one of the largest armies in the world. This is a very different situation, and things could go crazy quickly.
As Russia stages massive military drills near Ukraine's border, new intelligence from U.S. and Western officials suggests an onward march toward war. More Russian troops, missile systems, and even field hospitals move toward the border.
It is an urgent message because we are in an urgent situation.
The Kremlin says Russia has no plans to invade, accusing the U.S. of hysteria.
Alright, everyone. So, this is, actually going really good so far. I just got a mine.
President Biden will be at Camp David today when he takes that call with Putin. Their fifth since Mr. Biden took office last year.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna do, like, hold on, let's see. Where's my QR block thing?
For a look at what's happening on the ground in Ukraine. Aaron, good morning.
Hold on.
Good morning, Kristen. This morning, the State Department has ordered most of its direct hire employees to leave Ukraine, adding that as of tomorrow, it will no longer be providing consular services at the embassy in Kyiv, noting that it will maintain a small diplomatic staff in the western city of Lviv for emergency purposes only. We also heard from the Russian Foreign Ministry this morning.
Or I have too many armors. Yeah, like, look, that's the dirt chest I was telling you about.
Across Ukraine, widely seen as an indication that the Russians are also withdrawing their diplomatic staff. This as for days now, the United States has been warning its citizens here in Ukraine to leave immediately. We've been speaking to some Americans who say they are going to stay. We spoke to retiree Dave Egan, who says that he's lived here for 3 years, and this is home now. Take a listen.
I'm not going anywhere. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not going. I have too many friends here. This is my home, and I like it here. And I just, you know, he's been wrong on other stuff.
Well, this morning we heard from the mayor of Kyiv in a statement saying that he's working to secure the capital's water and power supply. Other than that, it's a pretty normal Saturday here. There's no signs of Ukrainians panicking. For weeks now, the Ukrainian government has been downplaying this threat. We did hear from the Ukrainian Foreign Ministry this morning urging everyone to remain calm, saying that the Ukrainian military stands ready to respond to any possible Russian attack. Guys?
All right, even as tensions mounting around the globe, Aaron McLaughlin, thank you so much for that report from the ground.
Well, no one's going nowhere. Overnight, Canadian police trying to clear out this trucker-led protest blocking the Ambassador Bridge. The vital trade link between Detroit and Windsor, Canada, shut down for several days by protesters angry about vaccine mandates, bringing hundreds of millions of dollars of goods, especially auto industry supplies, to a standstill. GM, Ford, and Toyota forced to scale back operations as far south as Alabama. NBC's Cal Perry is there.
Since the beginning of this blockade, the messages from the government to the protesters has only become more forceful. Now, with threats of up to a year in prison and a $100,000 fine, probably not surprising when you consider that up until this week, this was the busiest land crossing in North America.
Make no mistake, the border cannot and will not remain closed.
Earlier, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau signaled the government's patience is running out.
Everything is on the table because this unlawful activity has to end, and it will end.
For more than 2 weeks, Canada's capital, Ottawa, paralyzed by hundreds of truckers. The so-called Freedom Convoy then targeted several U.S. border crossings. Protests against vaccine mandates finding support in the U.S. Homeland Security monitoring the possibility of a trucker convoy near Los Angeles aimed at disrupting the Super Bowl. Or with Washington, D.C. a possible destination. The President's State of the Union address in March. Copycat protests around the world, from Australia to New Zealand to France. Thousands of anti-vaccine protesters headed to Paris.
It's politics. So that's why the people have to go in the street and fight for our freedom.
Back at the U.S.-Canada border, authorities have warned the protesters.
I think it changes every, like every time. I think it goes up by like 100 or something, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna change at 2,000 this time. If I'm smart enough, the higher it goes, the more you need. I think if I know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about, but I'm not quite sure if I do, because, yeah, alright, let's put the honeycomb blocks in there. Let's put that in there.
Super Bowl 56 set to kick off tomorrow. The scene has never been hot. A sellout crowd of 70,000 and their
Alright.
Prices have been fluctuating from $30,000 to up to $50,000. The Rams playing the fifth game on their home turf, and they are the favorites. But Cincinnati's a worthy Cinderella. Joe Burrow hoping to make this the NFL's Year of the Tiger. In 2020, he powered LSU to the national championship, earning the Heisman Trophy. Now he's aiming to take the Bengals to their first ever Super Bowl.
Frog. Grab. Be nice.
Joe, you've had a lot of big games in your life and in your career. Never a game like this.
Alright. I might even actually start a farm. I know this video is probably getting a little long, and I will need to upload this today, so I'm just gonna do a little, I'm gonna do some more mining and stuff. I'm gonna try and make this, maybe, I don't want to make it too long, but I want to make it long, and then let me know if you want this to be a series. Yeah, and please subscribe, subscribe. Let me know, if this is something you would enjoy to see from my content, or as me, or if you have any other ideas, or like anything you would like to tell me about, what you think I can improve for this skyblock, you know, suggestions on what I should build, like if I should build more stuff like off of, like branch off and like build like an actual house or whatever, or something with chests or whatever. You know, just your guys' opinions. I take them very seriously, so I know what you guys want. But yeah, this is yeah, your comments would mean so much to me. So yeah, basically all I'm saying is that I just want your opinion on what you think would be good.
Johnson & Johnson is the world's largest healthcare company. Building the future.
I also got to find
Joints can be 3D printed. And there isn't one definition of what well looks like. There are millions. We're using
hopefully after I get 1,500 it changes. Maybe? That'd be nice. Ooh, cool looking cow. Alright. Oh, here comes truth. No! I have to get all the way to 2,000 for it to upgrade, I believe. If not, and I figure out what needs to happen, I will let you guys know in the next video. or I might even record another one, and then, you know, I might even just record another one, and then once I record another one, I'll just upload it later. Yeah, so alright,
Papa John just took their fresh never frozen dough and
yeah.
New York style. So you can fold it or not. But ain't gonna lie though, I fold it.
The Ukrainians are receiving military shipments from the U.S. and they are continuing to train, and now military preparations have actually...
Oh yeah, guys, you want to know something sad? Alright, I'm about to make you guys super sad. Be prepared. Did you know that your old worlds that you make in Minecraft, and if you ever tamed a wolf in there, they're still there. They're still waiting for you to come back. That's how loyal they are in the game. They won't leave. They won't try and get up. They're still there, sitting down, waiting for you to come back. So that's why I'm gonna make that little dude. I want to make him be as useful as possible. You know, let him get out. You know, make him, you know, like, let him go for, like, walks and stuff with me. You know, help me around the place, you know.
Roll into Ukraine this winter. The Territorial Defense Force is a branch of the country's armed
You know what?
with 25 brigades to
Hold on.
25.
I gotta go to the bathroom anyways. So, let me just capture that beat. So, since I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm gonna make him sit up, and I'm going to let him entertain you. I don't know where the other one went. Yeah, so I'm just gonna mine a couple more, then I'm going to the bathroom, and I will let him entertain you. Alright, you entertain my audience. I'll be right back. Oh no! My dog is gone! Where'd he go? Swear to God. Oh, there you are, bud. Alright, I thought he tried to go eating my sheep.
Versus State Bar of Arizona case involved a small print ad that a Phoenix firm had dared to
What is that called? A rap?
It opened the floodgates for a big shift in the legal profession.
I'm better than a mean lawyer. I'm Jim Adler, the tough, smart lawyer.
Attorneys like Adler began making commercials.
Explosions, fires, and electrocution.
It wasn't a decision he made lightly.
What a big problem. What would my friends say?
Did you get some pushback from your colleagues?
Oh yeah, I was a pariah.
Violence and violence against women and sexual violence. They're trying to reauthorize right now the Violence Against Women Act, which expired several years ago. That would expand access to prevention and protections for women, survivors of
Two polar
violence,
bears,
as
two
well as
llamas.
education
I got
efforts
like
open
3
rape
frogs.
crisis centers and support the training of
No.
forensic examiners along with legal services, additional legal services.
Like I was saying, I got a dog.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, there are a couple Republican votes away from having enough support to bring that bill up for a vote, but they're expected to work on that as well. So a lot of bipartisanship we're seeing out of Congress this week. Something, as you noted quite correctly, Natalie, can be quite increasingly rare in these quite polar, bipartisan, anti-partisan, times.
The polarizing, yeah, all of that, to be sure. So it's nice to see coming together and the looks of this legislation being so important. Nathaniel Reed for us in Washington tonight.
Well, I was tired of saying sorry. I was fed up with lupus. So my doctor added Benlysta.
In clinical studies, Benlysta reduced lupus disease activity. Benlysta is the first and only FDA-approved treatment for both lupus and lupus nephritis. It targets an underlying cause of lupus. Benlysta is for adults with active lupus or lupus nephritis who are on dialysis. Benlysta can cause serious side effects, some of which may cause death. Benlysta may increase risk of and certain cancers. Tell your doctor right away if you have infections, allergic reactions.
Alright, I am back. Let's see.
Common side effects include nausea, diarrhea, fever, stuffy or runny nose and sore throat, persistent cough, trouble sleeping, leg or arm pain, depression, headache,
Another polar bear!
Sorry, lupus. I'm making memories today.
See how big I made the mob farm? Which I'm actually really glad I made the mob farm. The farm, my farm is really big, which I am glad I made that decision of making it big, because look at how many things are spawning in my amazing new, my amazing new farm. There we go. Is cup? Reputation. Soul. So what do I do with the souls? So I can make a soul scribe, which is mana pearl, which is Enderman essence, bro. What? Soulfire wand? Magic workbench. Arcane gold ingot. Can I just like...
US President Joe Biden and his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin will speak on Saturday as Western nations ramp up warnings that war in Ukraine could ignite at any moment.
The call between the two leaders comes as Washington and their allies urge their citizens and embassy staff to leave Ukraine. Tensions have been mounting for weeks during a Russian military build-up near Ukraine and a surge of military activity. The United States and Britain have both warned an invasion could come within days. A growing list of countries, including Britain, Australia and the Netherlands, have echoed Washington, calling for their citizens to leave Ukraine immediately. Ukraine's government, meanwhile, has urged citizens to stay calm and united.
The best friend for enemies that is panic in our country. And all this information that helps only for panic doesn't help us.
Nonetheless, Washington says it plans to send 3,000 extra troops to Poland, Ukraine's western neighbor, in coming days to try and help reassure NATO allies. They are in addition to the 8,500 already on alert for deployment to Europe if needed, US officials have said.
Actually, if I go through here, you'll see like I have a lot of other
spreading lies to distract from their own aggressive acts. It denies it has any plans to
I'm gonna
attack
stop
assets
sorting
seeking
because
security
it's way
guarantees
too
from
hard
Biden
to
to
start
block Kiev's entry into
sorting
NATO
again.
and missile
I'm
deployments near Russia's borders.
only gonna
The US
sort
regards many of the
and take
proposals
out
as
a couple of
non-starters,
things.
but has pushed the
So
Kremlin
like,
to discuss them jointly with Washington and its European allies.
bop, bop,
Diplomatic efforts have so far failed to yield results.
Everything is on the table
bop,
because this unlawful
bop,
activity
bop.
has to end.
That has mushroom in it, creeper soul.
Of course,
Or
we can't say too much more
soul
now as to
gem for
exactly when or how
creeper.
this ends because unfortunately we are concerned about violence.
Canadian Prime
And then
Minister Justin Trudeau on
topaz. I
Friday
don't know
said
what.
quick action would be taken to enforce the law
What
against
topaz
anti-vaccine mandate
does.
protesters disrupting Ottawa and blocking vital trade routes like Ontario's Ambassador Bridge, North America's busiest land border crossing, and a choke point for Detroit's car makers.
I want to remind everyone that politicians don't direct police in a democratic society, but I can assure you the RCMP is working with provincial and local police departments to enforce the law.
Alright, charge.
President Joe Biden quick action to leaders spoke on the phone on Friday. According to the White House, Biden expressed his concerns over plant
I
closures and
just
auto production
realized
slowdowns due to the
that
hampered
is
border
the
crossings as
wrong
protesters and their vehicles continue to
thing.
block nearby roadways.
There,
Trudeau
now,
on Friday told
there's
protesters
that.
to leave, but stopped short of calling on the military for help.
We have to be ready for any eventuality, but it is not something we are seriously contemplating at this time.
An Ontario judge granted an injunction to end the blockade of the Ambassador Bridge starting Friday evening, after the Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association told the judge the obstruction has cost Canada's auto industry hundreds of millions of dollars. Earlier in the day, Ontario's Premier, Doug Ford, declared a state of emergency and threatened to fine and jail protesters if they don't go home.
Fines for non-compliance will be severe.
Juke.
With a maximum penalty of $100,000
Juke.
and up to a year in prison.
The
What
so-called
around
Freedom
diamond?
Convoy protest, launched by Canadian truckers opposing a
Diamond.
vaccine or quarantine mandate for cross-border drivers,
Right.
has blocked 2 other, smaller U.S. border crossings and is occupying areas outside government buildings in the capital city of Ottawa.
Alright, what else do you have, boy?
Its scope has
Beetroot secret
expanded to include a more generalized opposition to the government's COVID-19 restrictions.
And the convoy, you gotta end the mandates. You gotta end the mandates, and personally, I want Trudeau and whoever's pulling Trudeau's strings pulled. Gone, out of Canada.
As police faced protesters and handed out tickets to truckers Friday, Trudeau again called for an end to weeks-long blockades in the streets.
We've heard your frustration with the measures that are there to keep people safe. We've heard you. It's time to go home now.
Wall Street stocks ended sharply lower on Friday for the second straight session as investors fretted about deepening tensions between Russia and Ukraine. The Dow dropped 1.4%, the S&P lost 1.9%, and the Nasdaq finished down 2.8%. With investors already worried about inflation and rising interest rates, selling on Wall Street accelerated after Washington warned that Russia had massive
Yeah, I can see better.
You see better. You can see better without nothing. I mean, is it staying out all right?
Yeah.
Director of Investment Research at Cap Trust says a conflict would likely bring little disruption to the U.S. economy.
Russia and our response to Russia really won't have too much economic impact in the United States. They're not a large trading partner with us. Europe is damaged to some extent with the protracted conflict with Russia. But I think more investors are focused
What I do with
on the situation.
Inferium. Can I craft in Inferium Cleaver? What? You can make an Inferium ingot, bro? Oh my god. You can make an Inferium axe, bro? So just... Okay, you make axe plus netherite. What?
Comments from St. Louis Fed Bank President James Bullard about aggressive rate hikes have also rattled investor sentiment. For the week, the S&P fell 1.8% and the Nasdaq shed 2.2%.
Hi, my name is Sandy Jacob. When I was close to retiring, the crash of 2008 came along, and the value of my 401k just plummeted. I was furious and terrified. When my husband Mark saw how upset I was, he did something a little bit radical. He created a system to help me make it all back. You see, my husband Mark spent 50 years on Wall Street, where he helped create Wall Street's entire stock trading system. He built a system to show me exactly which stocks to be rated to buy and go up 100% or more. I paid back everything I lost, and I've now tripled my 401k. I recently asked my husband to create a way for anyone to play 1 free year of access. I figure if there's anyone else out there who's as disappointed in Wall Street as I am, this is the best I can do to help spread the word. If you'd like to learn more, I urge you to visit the website below. Using either your computer or a tablet, you'll receive a short briefing on exactly how the system works and a free recommendation of the #1 stock to buy right now.
We have the largest nursing home practice in the state of New York. If you even suspect that your loved one has been harmed or injured in the nursing home, you should not hesitate to call. We can help. We've investigated and handled thousands of nursing home use cases. We've tried cases that have been recognized as having a harmless burden in New York State or a nursing home resident who
Go get him, boy.
and we've been recognized as the leaders. No big deal. We've been making the difference around PRA. It can be easy to see your identity. Now it can be just as easy to
Hold on.
Lifeline helps detect.
Good boy. Come here.
We work to fix it. Go to lifeline.com.
Good boy. Oh. Good boy.
This morning, President Biden set to speak with Russian leader Vladimir Putin in a last-ditch attempt to avert an invasion of Ukraine. The Secretary of State addressing the crisis overnight.
We continue to see very troubling signs of Russian escalation. We're in the window when a Russian invasion can start at any time if President Putin so decides. He has put in place the capacity to act on very short notice.
Secretary Blinken promising Putin that Russia will face severe economic sanctions if they invade Ukraine.
The approach who chooses the path of aggression, it will face massive consequences.
Alright. As soon as I get to... I'm gonna non-stop grind now after I sleep. And then once I get to 2,000 and show you guys some of the stuff, this video will end, depending on how long it is already. Oh, an hour and 31 minutes. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna grind here non-stop. I'm not gonna put anything away. I'm literally just gonna sit here and don't worry, you don't die. I don't think.
Missile systems and even field hospitals move toward the border.
Oh.
It is an urgent message because we are in an urgent situation.
I think I crashed.
plans to
Oh wait,
accusing
no,
the US of
no.
hysteria. But this morning, another 3,000
Go.
US troops are preparing to deploy.
No!
The US saying their mission is to shore up worried NATO allies, not to fight Russians in Ukraine. President Biden will be at Camp David today when he takes that call with Putin. There are since Mr. Biden took office last year.
I am so mad at myself for that.
You're Josh Letterman at the White House. Josh, thank you very much.
We now want to turn to NBC's Aaron McLaughlin in Kyiv this morning for a look at what's happening.
Say R.I.P. dog in chat.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kristen. This morning, the State Department has
Alright,
ordered most
yes.
of their direct hire employees to leave Ukraine, adding that
Yeah, just say R.I.P. dog in chat, everyone.
providing consular services.
R.I.P. my dog.
Noting that it will maintain a small diplomatic staff in the western city of Lviv for emergency purposes only. We also heard from the Russian Foreign Ministry this morning in a statement saying that it's optimizing its staffing levels at foreign missions across Ukraine, widely seen as an indication that the Russians are also withdrawing their diplomatic staff. This as for days now, the United States has been warning its citizens here in Ukraine
another
to leave
dog,
immediately.
bro.
We've been speaking to some Americans who say they are going to stay. We spoke to retiree Dave Egan, who says that he's lived here for 3 years, and this is home now. Take a listen.
I'm not going anywhere. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not running. I have too many friends here. This is my home, and I like it here. I just, you know, you've been wrong on other stuff.
Well, this morning we heard from the mayor of Kyiv in a statement saying that he's working to secure the capital's water and power supply. Other than that, it's a pretty normal Saturday here. There's no signs of Ukrainians panicking. For weeks now, the Ukrainian government has been downplaying this threat. We did hear from the Ukrainian Foreign Ministry this morning urging everyone to remain calm, saying that the Ukrainian military stands ready to respond to any possible Russian attack. Guys.
All right, even as tensions mounting around the globe, Aaron McLaughlin, thank you so much for that report from the ground.
Lock arms, no one's going nowhere. Overnight, Canadian police trying to clear out this trucker-led protest blocking the Ambassador Bridge. The vital trade link between Detroit and Windsor, Canada, shut down for several days by protesters angry about vaccine mandates, bringing hundreds of millions of dollars of goods, especially auto industry supplies, to a standstill. GM, Ford, and Toyota forced to scale back operations as far south as Alabama. NBC's Cal Perry is there.
Since the beginning of this blockade, the messages from the government to the protesters has only become more forceful. Now, with threats of up to a year in prison and a $100,000 fine, probably not surprising when you consider that up until this week, this was the busiest land crossing in North America.
Make no mistake, the border cannot and will not remain closed.
Earlier, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau signaled the government's patience is running out.
Everything is on the table because this unlawful activity has to end, and it will end.
For more than 2 weeks, Canada's capital, Ottawa, paralyzed by hundreds of truckers. The so-called Freedom Convoy then targeted several U.S. border crossings. Protests against vaccine mandates finding support in the U.S. Homeland Security monitoring the possibility of a trucker convoy near Los Angeles aimed at disrupting the Super Bowl. Or with Washington, D.C. a possible destination. The President's State of the Union address in March. Copycat protests around the world, from Australia to New Zealand to France. Thousands of anti-vaccine protesters hit to Paris.
It's politics. So that's why the people have to go in the street and fight for our freedom.
Back at the U.S.-Canada border, authorities have warned the protesters face big fines, loss of their driver's licenses, even time in prison if they don't end the blockade. But as of this hour, the standoff continues.
Yeah, with the potential that this thing spreads at this point. Ron, thank you very much.
Great to see you, Ron. Now to the fight against COVID. Parents hoping to get their young children vaccinated will have to wait longer than expected. Pfizer is putting the brakes on its COVID vaccine for kids aged 6 months through 4 years old. The company says it's postponing its application for emergency use as it waits for data on a 3-dose series of the vaccine. Pfizer said in December that 2 doses for children did not generate a strong enough immune response in clinical trials. It could be 2 months until a Pfizer vaccine is
authorized, but Moderna may
Let's
be
go. Alright, next one is Astral. What, that was 800, bro? That's what I had to get?
$70,000, and they're paying top dollar. It's $3,000 just to get in the door.
Bro, you know what? I'm just
fluctuating
emptying everything.
to up to $50,000. The Rams playing the big game on their home turf, and they are the favorites. Cincinnati's a worthy Cinderella. Joe Burrow hoping to make this the NFL's Year of the Tiger. In 2020, he powered LSU to the national championship, earning the Heisman Trophy. Now he's aiming to take the Bengals to their first ever Super Bowl title. He'd be the only quarterback to hold all those titles.
Joe, you've had a lot of big games in your life and in your career. Never a game like this. Do you prepare any differently?
Marble, bro. I'm gonna get so much marble stuff, I'm guessing.
Rams veteran QB Matt Stafford was the #1 overall pick in the 2009 draft. But in a storied 12-year career, he's never made it to the big game until now.
And we've taken care of business up to this point. Now it's, one more game to go finish the thing off.
On the sidelines, it's a youth movement. Rams head coach Sean McVay would become the youngest to win a Super Bowl at just 36. The Bengals' Zach Taylor is 38. For many, the best Super Bowl seat in the house is on the couch. This year's ads promise an escape from pandemic blues with star power and huge laughs. NBC charges $6.5 million for a 30-second spot.
That'd be cool.
With an estimated audience of 117 million, there's no bigger
Nope. My friend was looking up how much it was for 2 tickets. 24,000. No. He looked at the actual app for 2 seats. Was 24,000.
2 pounds each, equipped with powerful LEDs, close formation to create all kinds of symbols like you see here. The NFL sign, the Super Bowl logo. They even animated a football player who eventually threw that football.
I don't know. He even showed me a screenshot. I think it was close to the front he was looking at, but it was 3,000 for 1 seat. Hold on. Can I see your phone real quick?
In Phoenix this morning, 9 police officers are recovering from being shot or wounded in a standoff early Friday.
I didn't have my charger.
And we do want to warn you, this might be disturbing to watch. After an emergency call that a woman was shot inside a home, officers were ambushed when arriving at the house while trying to rescue a baby left by the front door. All the officers and the baby survived. The woman who was initially shot and the suspected 36-year-old gunman are dead.
For so long, I knew I had to take charge of my life. I didn't recognize myself. Now with Jenny Craig, I've lost 35 pounds and 4 inches off my waist and got more confidence in the me I was missing.
Introducing the revolutionary Max Up, the one-stop, most effective weight loss solution with delicious chef-crafted meals, fun activity plans, and a personal coach. Lose up to 18 pounds and 5 inches off your waist in your first 4 weeks. Limited time offer. Join now.
Jenny works. Start today.
For so long, I knew I had to take charge of my life. I didn't recognize myself. Now with Jenny Craig, I've lost 27 pounds and 3.5 inches off my waist and found more energy and the me I was missing.
Introducing the revolutionary Max Up, the one-stop, most effective weight loss solution with delicious chef-crafted meals, fun activity plans, and a personal coach. Lose up to 18 pounds and 5 inches off your waist in your first 4 weeks. Limited time offer. Join now.
Jenny works. Start today.
Getting the incredible iPhone 13 without T-Mobile makes as much sense as playing hide and seek.
Ready or not, here I come!
In the desert.
Really, guys?
T-Mobile has more 5G bars in more places than anyone. And now, when you switch, you can get iPhone 13 on us on every plan.
You're not gonna fit in that hole.
Don't look any further. Unlock the full power of iPhone 13 on us at T-Mobile, the network with more 5G bars.
Hold on, I'm asking my friend. He has the screenshot. No, he's got the screenshot. He went on the app and took a screenshot and showed me. Hold on.
The Ukrainians are receiving military shipments from the U.S. and they are continuing to train, and now military preparations have actually formally reached a civilian level. Meet Alexei Poltorakov and Irina Shail. This married couple teaches politics and sociology at a university in Kyiv. And now they're part of Ukraine's Territorial Defense Force, a new civilian reserve which officially began January 1st.
They decided to join our territorial defense forces
Okay, so my friend went on the app. It says,
Don't have to go on the app.
no, he was looking.
Just ask Google how much is super.
I know, hold on. He went on the app for the lowest price for the lowest price for their, is 125 each. But that's, 125 each for, like, one of the worst parts. $125 each.
Really?
Yeah, that's the lowest price that you can get, but it's like, they're like, yeah, that's for like the like seats towards the front. The seats back here are low, but yeah, so 27,900 for VIP seats in the front row.
25,900.
Yeah, that's for VIP seats in the front row. Just for 2 people. Per person.
Civilians took up arms then, but now there's a more structured process. Volunteers are learning how to use firearms and how to protect
there's
their
another
region's
linking
nuclear
tool.
plants, airports, seaports, and other critical infrastructure.
Now, we learned from the examples of Crimea annexation in 2014 when Russian forces without insignia then just coming.
I don't know what this linking tool does, so that's our problem here, boys. Alright,
Ukraine's defense ministry expects to enlist about 130,000 reservists, augmenting 10,000 servicemen. And women are signing
I can't believe it also works for modded wars too.
It comes after the Washington Post first reported a U.S. intelligence assessment that a large-scale invasion by Russia could cause up to 50,000 civilian deaths or injuries and send another 5 million people fleeing. And of course, Russian officials are calling this fear-mongering, and they continue to deny that there are any plans to invade Ukraine.
Sasha, how seriously are Ukrainians and U.S. citizens taking that warning that Russia may be close to striking?
Well, Ukrainian citizens that I've spoken to seem pretty prepared. They're taking a practical approach, and let's keep in mind that this has been a war since 2014, contained in the east, but still a war nonetheless. Combat with cyber operations, with information warfare, hybrid warfare. With U.S. citizens there, though, it's a little bit different. I have seen social media posts where just this week there are U.S. citizens who are debating flying to Ukraine. Pictures of people who landed just a few days ago. I've talked to people who are skeptical of the Biden administration and the messaging that there would be an imminent invasion. And I've also spoken with people who said they don't want to leave. Ukraine is home. That's where their lives are. That's where their jobs and their families and their friends
polar
are.
bear.
They can't leave. I even said, is there any circumstance under which you
I'm sorry. I have to kill the wolf. Alright, well, this is going to be the end of the video, guys. I'll see you guys next